My cervical mucus keeps changing.
That's typically normal unless you've hit menopause or use a contraceptive that suppresses ovulation.
I do not use the injectables that suppress ovulation and can kill your period for months at a time too.
Then around the start of the menstrual cycle, the mucus is going to be thick, white and sticky.
It is not always like that.
The type of cervical mucus is hard for sperm to pass. There are women who had sex 4 days before their ovulation date that managed to get pregnant, so we know it can.
You're implying that it is not always that way?
Mid-cycle, when you ovulate, your body shifts the cervical mucus to one that is more watery and fluid. It is usually more clear and the consistency of egg yolk.
I do not think mine ever takes that form.
The clear, watery type lasts about 24 hours, so you simply may have missed it, particularly if you were not looking for it.
I have had cervical mucus more liquid than usual, instead of like school glue.
The cervical mucus the day before and after ovulation is more like lotion, creamy and less sticky, as it shifts in composition due to the high estrogen levels.
How can I tell what it is like?
You can reach in with a finger, though wash your hands first to minimize the risk of infection.
And afterward, because that is gross.
You can wipe with a tissue and check, though you may be able to see it simply on your underwear.
And I thought looking for spotting before my period starts is annoying.
You might see spots of blood on your underwear too, if you conceived.
That's more like when my period is about to start, so the cervical mucus turns orange with fresh blood or brown with dried blood.
Cervical mucus can change with response to other things than hormones.
This better not be about my period skipping because of stress.
If you take decongestants, the cervical mucus can become drier and thicker mid-cycle just like it is toward the end of your cycle.
That's a side effect no one told me about.
It is not like most people notice, since they really do not feel like having sex if they feel a need for cold medicine. But dehydration too can dry out cervical mucus.
When they say having drinks can liven up your sex life, that side effect never came up.
They talk about your body going through changes in sex ed but neglect this one element.
That's because the only people talking about cervical mucus think something is wrong or want something specific to go right.